Good evening. Welcome to the end of day review for today. And today is Friday, January the 10th, 2025. All right. So since last time we talked is in 2024, we took a very long break. I think about 5 or 6 week break. Um, but anyway, now we are back. We are back in action. So for today is a non-farm payroll day. Is a Friday. Normally, the non-farm payroll should be the first Friday of the month. It should be in January the 3rd. For some reason, they moved to the following week, which is this Friday, which is today, this Friday. Normally, it's the first Friday of the week. Well, if you look right here, the non-farm payroll is the current employee situation. That's what another name. So the next release is gonna be on February 7th, right there. So the first release is January the 10th. Then the next release is gonna be February 7th, which is right here, the first Friday. Yeah, for some reason, for January they moved to the second Friday. All right, that is another. That is a detail that we want to point out real quick right there. So for this January, we just have our very first high impact new economic data, which is a non-farm payroll, the first Friday of the month right there. And then next week, the following weeks, we're gonna looking for the CPI data. The CPI data in January 15. January 15. So it's gonna be next Wednesday right there. That is another high impact economic news right there. And Wednesday is the middle of the week. Normally, we're gonna see a big move. So let's see how the Monday and the Tuesday next week gonna play out. So we're gonna go for the CPI data. And then after that, we're gonna have Fed meeting on January 28 and 29, right? 28, 29 right there. And then I think the 30 is where we have a CPI data. CPI data. Yes, basically the last Friday of the month, or the last Thursday of the month, the GDP data right here released. So they put on January 30, so which is the last Thursday of the month they release. And then we have those days overlap with the Fed meeting. Not one day after. It's not overlap. So 29, 28, 29 is FOMC meeting, and then Thursday we have a GDP data. So that's the overall some key or critical high impact news or economic data released on those days right there. All right, go to the price action today. So today, like other non-farm payroll, is where the liquidity will engineer or the liquidity will inject into the markets. That's which ways it it move a lot, and that is one of the day that, you know, if we get engaged, then we can catch a good move right there. And today we did a very decent job to engage. Let's look at the pre-markets, you know, the beginning of the day to see how it looked like. Okay, look at our recording right here. So here's is the beginning of the day before the 8:30. You see that? So we are at the 8:26 right there. And at first we don't see that, but you see right here is the 18 open right there. 18 open, 18-hour open, and it just, you know, that it just break and test from above, and it gonna reverse right here. And also you see that the move right here is the first leg down, and this is a retracement. And look at this expansion right here, right? You have expansion, and then you have a candle after expansion. So look at this candle. It's just it is just the inside candle. It did not break the low. That means this down move is not complete yet. So basically, you have expansion, retracement. This is gonna be a retracement. It's not gonna be a reversal because of the candle right here. Is that the pattern we see? Let's look. Yeah, that's how it's playing out. And let's see. Let's roll the tab so we can see that it exactly. You see. Yes, you see that's the flush right there. Oh man, that's like first 10 seconds. The huge sell off, and it hit the time frame, the high time frame rather, 59.06. So 59.06 is right here, beginning of the day. We did take a screenshot on our daily right there. So you see this level 59.06, it hit right there. So the market already give us some, you know, warning, pre-warning that it's gonna go down. You see that level is it tests from below twice, 1, 2, and this guy is gonna break it, that level. This morning when we look at the daily table right here, we thought that maybe we look at the weekly, we know it's bearish. You see that this is the down move, right? And then it tests from above. And look at this candle, it's not right the low at all. It's just within the range. And this guy tests from above. So we know that this week it's gonna come down and take the buy sell side really clearly. That is exactly happened. Let's look at the end of the day right here. You see at the end of the day it did rate this sell side, which is the low right there. So but here the trick on the daily we have not sure. The weekly we know that is bearish, but the daily we thought that maybe it not, a little bit neutral. You know why? Because we see the first candle right here, and then we see this guy is it rate the low of this candle. So we thought that it may reverse, but now we learn the lesson that you want this trade have the body a little bit bigger, but if the body is too small, then get ready and short them. That is the idea right there. There's yeah, so it's a little bit neutral on the daily, so why we're a little bit hesitant to engage. But as soon as the 8:30 is formation right here, and let's see, let roll the tab a little bit, and we know that what is gonna. Okay, so remember that's the 8:30 formation, and then now we watch for the signal from the 8:45. From 8:45 give us some idea that so basically you have expansion at 8:30. Then the next question is gonna be a continuation, which is gonna either down move or gonna be reverse. So as long as the candle after expansion did not rate the high or the low in this case, then we know that the next leg down gonna be taking place. And you see that. So the flip right here is a fall black right there. Don't go long. And let's see, you're gonna see at the 9:30. It's very tempted to go long right here, but there's no reversal. Just keep in mind, in order to do reversal, you have to see this candle, the candle after expansion have to break at least the sell side or the low in this case. So you have to get ready and short from here, and right at the 9:30. Remember we did the case study on the non-farm payroll. There's two cases. One is expansion and then the continuation, and then the other one is expansion and reverse. So we have about 60% is in the case one, which is expansion and then continuation. We have 40% fall into reversal. So that means we have more the higher probability for it to continue. You see that there? So we should short right there at 9:30, right there at the 9:30. And we did short. Let's look at the trade we took. All right, before view the trade we took, let's view that this case study that we do for the non-farm payroll. Yeah, let's put non-farm payroll case study. All right, so basically we see that there are two cases in here. The case one, which is the continuation, short for expansion and continuation. Case one, and then case two. Let's do 1 and 2, and reversal. So far we see that 60% we use this data from 2024, which is 12 months right there. You should have 12 data point. And today the same thing happened right here. So today is January 2025. So we have we increase our data sets right there. So it's gonna be 13, right? The total gonna be 13 right there. And we in the case one, it increased to 8/13. So that means this number gonna be more than 60 then. Let's do the math real quick. So basically you have 8 divided by 30 and then time 100. So 1% more, so 61%. All right, 61%, and this one gonna be 39%. So the case one is continuation. Basically, you see the expansion of the 930. In this case, a down move, then looking for another leg down. And how we know that? We look at the 845, the candle after expansion. Right, we list all of this, but the key is on this one. The key is at this condition. The other condition is just a noise. The real signal is 845, and we saw it exactly its layout today. Right, today you see that is expansion, and then you see the 845 right here. It did not the inside candle, right? Inside candle, right? And it did not rate below this one, so get ready for the next leg down. That's the whole idea. We can see that right here. So we have a case one for the year 2004 right there. So basically we can see that our other pattern that we see. That's amazing what happened. Why this one is. Let's reopen again. Alright. So in this case it's the long, right? You see that? And the doji candle did not rate a high. That means that it's gonna expand another legs up right there before it's reverse. Alright, the same idea right here on November. You see that? The first expansion and then this just retracement. It did not rate a high and then boom, another leg up right there. So we just try to get another leg up. That's it. That's the whole idea. Right here is the short setup. Pretty much like today, but today the movement much bigger for some reason. So you see right here is the first leg down, and you see that the 845 right here did not rate low, and you see that expansion, retracement, and then another leg down. So it's very similar like today. Like this is the today we have January 15th. You see that? Alright, so expansion right here, and we see the retracement. See the 845 is the signal right there. It tells you that it did not rate this guy. That the low, that means it gonna try to engineer liquidity, try to build up sell liquidity, and then boom, another leg down. So today it's much easier to trade than August, but it's to fall into the same pattern right there. And in this case is pretty much the same, but it's a long serve. So it's the 845 is within this candle, so you better looking for the leg up, and this I'm going to test from above or below. So looking for the expansion to the upside. Yeah, right here is another symbol right there. This is a long setup, so expansion and then this just retracement. In this case we have a retracement. It's two leg down right there, 1, 2, and then it continue. And you see the 4 breakout reversal right here. Break, that's from below, and reverse. That is a type 1 reversal. Right here the same. You see that the 845 did not break the high of this, so it's just a retracement, and then boom, another leg up. Yeah, for this case on January, the same. The first non-farm payroll of last year. This one is a little bit different. It may be the outlier case right here. So you have 830 right here, and then 845 did rate this, but it did not reverse. Just a little bit different right there. So we can count that the 830 is not expansion, but the expansion is 845. But the same idea is it keep go up and then boom, it make there's no retracement in here. So anyway, so that is the case one for non-farm payroll. I look at the trade that we took. Alright, here's the first trade. We took the short rate, and the same idea right there we already mentioned with expansion and its retracement. Why we know retracement? Because 845 tell us that it's gonna be a not leg down because it had not rate the low or the sell side. So it tries to engineer the sell side right here, and exactly at 8:30 it's gonna show up. It's a perfect entry right here. We just add one contract. By the way, we do, we haven't trade. We take a long break, so when we come back, we just want to do the practice for the first trade to see how we feel. Okay, so let's see how it's play out. So you see that it goes to our way, and you see at one point we get 10 point right there. $500 mean 10 point right there. We can get out. But here's the mistake we make. We put into, we want to break even right away. We should not do that. Just leave it there and patiently wait, because you know that it's gonna be it play into the setup, expansion, retracement, because this is the candle tells us it's gonna be another leg down. So don't move the stop loss to break even too soon. When we move it, we get you see that when we move, we get stop out. You see that? If we leave up here, we should be good. So 59.16, that's where we get stop out. But if we leave as 59.50, then we did not get stop out. You see that? So that is the mistake that we made, or the blunder we make right there. And here we see right here. So when we see this movie, we know that it's gonna at least rate the sell side of this candle. You see that candle right there? So we go in and get it right away, and we add 11 contract right away, because we know they're gonna move down at least to this level, so we can take a quick profit. That's our game plan right there. You see that? We take profit right away, and we let one contract run. And let's see. And I think we did move to break even again for one contract. Right? Let's see if we stop out or we move to break even. Okay, so we'll stop out. Yes, so we got stop out. We'll stop out. That's the good trade anyway. So that's the whole idea. And then yeah, I think that's our first two trade right there. So you see that if we are stay commit with the pattern, right, expansion, retracement, then it's a next expansion. So we should right here. Here's the whole idea. So we right here and add contract there, just stay right there, or let the retracement go back and then add contract here. Don't move the stop loss, but add contract and let the winner run right there. That's the huge right there. So it's so beautiful, that price action. All right, let's see the next trade we try to take. Okay, so here's the long trade we take right here. We do the practice account also. Well, the idea is, all right, we look at this expansion. We see it's a long week. I think we did put a note in here. So you see the long week right there, and that's candle, and it's just a expansion, but it's a very short week. That means that it will retrace right here, so we can catch the retrace right here. but it may not a reversal. The same idea, because this candle is still it did not trade below this one. So we decide to go long right here. And then we add more contract. When we see that, we add more contract right there. See that we add more contract. So 58.74. You see that as soon as we get the profits, we take quick profit right away. But actually, if we let it run, it can run to 74 right there. Let's see. Yeah, we take quick profit, and we let the winner run right there. Eventually hit right there. You see that? So if we let it run, it with the 10 contract, it still hit. But beautiful setup right there. Okay, so we do the practice account, and now we say, wow, we mix. What we try with real account, we can make some money. Okay, so that's the reason why we go in with this next trade right here. Okay, so the idea right here is that, okay, so we believe that it can reverse from here, because even though it did not rate the sell size, but it kind of FOMO right here. Just to be honest, we a little bit of FOMO right here, and we use the real account because say, oh no, it's gonna be a reversal from here. It not. You know what? It not, because we already know that it did not rate the sell size, that there will be no reversal. But the FOMO, right? The FOMO right there, because previous trade we trade with the practice account and we make profits, and we're thinking to ourselves, wow, we should have trade that with the real account, and then that's lead to the FOMO right here, and you will see what happened. And one contract should be enough, all right? Because there's no guarantee for reversal. If you know that if it rate the low or sell side, then you know that gives you more than 50%. But if not, then it's not gonna be a reversal right away. But with FOMO and low, we get stopped. We get stopped out right there. You see that? So we lost, the first trade for the real account. We got just a little bit upset or frustrated, irritated like that. So, wait a minute, we use the practice account, we're winning, and now we use the real account. We get lost. So we incur loss. So it's kind of annoying for that matter. So we try to engage long again, and look right here. We start. Oh wow! So it may reversal and may go hit this level, right? It's the 830 level, or at least this level right here, the low of the first expansion move. I think it did hit that. You see that? It did hit that level. So if we want, we need to take profit right here. You see that? It's the real account. We just take profit right there, quick profits, and let it run. We in a good shape right there. But let's see. We get so number right here, and we should take profit right here also. Give a two opportunities to take quick profit, but we didn't. And now we feel a little bit uncomfortable. You see that? Now we go back there, and now we look at this number and say, wow, it hit the stop loss. We blow up our account because the limit for the 100K account is 4,500. So we blow up our account. You see that? It's almost, you see that? 3,000. We almost, just 2 more points, we get blowout. But lucky for us. Okay, so right here, we feel a little bit released. You know why? Because you see this test from below. So definitely you're gonna go and reach that level. So a little bit confident right there, and it did. But very risky right here. As soon as it hit, you're gonna see. You see that? As soon as it hit, it just flipped right there. So we get luck at this one. So go long right here is a kind of very risky. But the good thing for us that because it's a non-farm payroll, so the move is very big. So even though you catch small, this small move is still meet our target right there. And we like lucky. You see that? If we don't take profit right there, we pay a huge price. You see that? Right here. You want to see that in the... Yes. You see that? Right there. Yes. You see that? If we don't take the profit, I think the next candle. Yes, look right there, look good, right? But the next minute you don't take the profit. Yep, you see that? Yes, we got in a big trouble. So to be honest, we feel so lucky. And as soon as we get out of trade, we walk away. We release. We don't want to do anything else. I mean, it's so lucky right there. See that? We don't get out, we blow up our car right there. So, alright, here's the last trade we take. It just right here. So what we see right here is that we know that it's gonna at least hit this level, or at least go this level just below the 930. So that's we just do practice account because the real account is already reached the targets for 5,500. You don't want to reach more than that because 50% of the target's profit, right? The target profit is 9,000, so you hit 45, you should good right there. You don't want to do more than that. So I have to do one contract. We should do one contract with practice account, see how it play out, and it did hit our targets. Yeah, it did go hit that level. Boom. And as soon as it hit that level, it reversed. You see that? You're gonna see boom. Yes, reverse right away. You see that? Hit that level, high time frame below, or go into the range of the 930, it reverse right away. Yep, that's it. Yep. So yeah, here's the end of the day right there. So it's beautiful setup. So let's just recap that today is a case one for non-farm payroll right there, which is the expansion at 830 is the best. Sometimes the 830 is not expansion, but basically the 830 is expansion, and then the 845 will give us the signal whether it kind of continuation, right, which is next leg down or leg up, or it's gonna be reversal. And today is a continuation, next leg down. All right, I think that's it for today. Thank you for your time and interest. We do what we love, then success is coming our way. Day by day, little by little, in every way, we're getting better and better. Thank you, and have a great weekend. See you next week. Bye for now.